Hello and welcome back to the channel, The Podcast Bros. Me, as always, Aviz Rasmargi.
I'm Gaurav Khanal.
And I'm Ashul Sumargi.
Yep, today I was looking at both the wrong people at the right time. Either way, new setup. How do you guys like it? We're trying something new. Anyways, even the mic is different, by the way.
Because his newest resolution was to try everything new. So today's a new day.
Yeah, to
and
try
it's a
something new.
thing.
Yeah. And stay tuned for the next week's episode as well. I think we're going to try something pretty different as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I've got some fun things planned.
Because I think he told us yesterday that don't plan anything for next episode, so we haven't done anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm excited as well.
Let's see what it is. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
I
excited.
think you guys will enjoy the next episode. It's not going to be as long. It's something different that we are trying to do and just playing around, seeing what happens. But anyways, so before we record these podcasts, as you know, we are not just like, sitting. We are not like three different people just come in, sit and start recording. We're just discussing few things. And we were having a pretty significant debate about the world. And I think Ashwal will take the cue from here. So go on, Ashwal. Enlighten us.
Talking about the world, right?
Yeah.
This world that we live in.
Yeah.
And we have to abide by.
Which
Yeah.
world do we live in?
I mean,
Earth? Is it Earth?
Mars?
Mars? Elon Musk again. Huh? All right.
No,
Okay.
because I don't
So-
have the chip, so I don't know which world do we live in.
All right. Let's go.
so yeah, guys, I mean, the world that we live in, we have to abide by the laws and there are certain rules and that's what keeps us in check, right? But there are people, right?
Yeah.
Mainly the people that I want to focus on are the celebrities.
All right.
That do not abide by the laws, or it just does not work for them.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, but I'm a celebrity, right? Because I have YouTube channel and everything.
Yeah.
I have
I mean,
60 people watching it. So why do I have
So
to
that's
follow
why
the rules
that's
and
why I was
regulations?
trying to focus on the word some celebrities. You know?
Okay. So is Gaurav classified in A, B, or C list category?
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, rules are just for, not celebrity people.
Either way, go on.
Yeah. So
Go.
so I mean, this recent Cristiano Ronaldo news got me thinking, right? Like, do most of the celebrities, they don't abide by the laws, and there are certain exemptions for these people, and so it got me thinking, right? This Ronaldo Saudi Arabia move, and then that news that made the headlines, right? That his girlfriend is now the girlfriend can live with him, Georgina Rodriguez. She can live with him, but then in Saudi Arabia there's this law, unmarried couple cannot live together. But Saudi Arabia are now willing to bend the law to allow Cristiano Ronaldo to live with his partner. So that actually got me thinking. Celebrities, laws, exemptions and all that. So what do you think about this Cristiano Ronaldo move?
But are they bending like Beckham or bending like Ronaldo?
Hopefully like Beckham.
I think it's a huge bend.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like...
I think, that's a big step for Saudi Arabia as well.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting, right? Like, because people do get away with things if they have a certain set of skills, or like if they can provide something that the people above them can take advantage of. For example, Saudi Arabia is setting up for the 2030 World Cup.
Yeah.
Right? And their main plan to bring in Ronaldo was so that they can bid for the 2030 World Cup. And Ronaldo, after his 2 years contract is done, he will be the main sponsor, not sponsors, what do we call it?
Ambassador.
Yeah, ambassador to the approach of 2030's World Cup bid. So I think that's the reason why. And he's also getting a crazy ass contract.
Yeah.
But to preempt all of this and celebrity privileges, we know it exists and all that and all. But why was your first option celebrity privileges was Ronaldo? Are you a hater?
No. See, I'm not anti-celebrity or something, but this just got me thinking, right? Because many people do not get to live with their partner, and that is a huge, there's a difference because, most of the countries do not have that law, and then these countries do, and they are pretty strict about it. And now this guy comes in, this superstar, even though he's Cristiano Ronaldo, but then this guy comes in now, he gets to live with his partner, and it got me thinking, what do the people think about this thing?
I think
People in the country.
Yeah, so maybe they just took this as an exemption, because imagine the difference that Ronaldo will be creating for the country, and the impact on football as well. Yeah, and I think because he has a talent, right? I mean, let's say like from like World War like times as well, like, you know, if you had special talent, then you were like, you know, safe as well. Like all those people, you know, with like handicraft and everything, if they had the talent, then they were not, you know, they had always like the privilege and everything. So I think it works. It has been working for a long time, and I think it will, you know, always be there, the privilege.
I mean, I think the main root of things that Australia is trying to get at is like, why aren't the same rules and regulations applied to everyone? Because like, if you are going to judge people, first of all, like, you have to judge them by the rules and regulations, right? And every different country will have different rules and regulations. But why is it okay to bend it for Ronaldo, right? And Saudi Arabia is a pretty strict Muslim country,
yes.
Yeah.
right? But they might not do it for somebody else in Saudi Arabia that lives in Saudi Arabia, right? So if you are a girlfriend boyfriend in Saudi Arabia, first of all, that's already scary, right? And then you are willing to live together, so that's never going to happen. But Ronaldo gets this kind of special privileges.
And yeah, the other thing that I thought about was, like, if this happened in any other country, like America, right? Just imagine there's this rule, the same law in America, and Ronaldo did the same thing. Now, we would have already heard like some headlines in the news, right? People protesting and all that. But then, because it's Saudi Arabia, that is why I don't think we've heard. Yeah, exactly.
As well.
I don't think you can. It's that easy to raise a voice, like, you know, the people.
I mean, also, like, you know, millions of people tuned in. I mean, went for Qatar World Cup, and Qatar didn't change the rule, like with alcohol and all these things, you know. And then
I think, okay, in terms of Qatar, I can see their point, and I think we've discussed this before as well, right? Like, different countries have different culture, and that's what makes them unique, right? So I understand them wanting to preserve their culture and privilege and all that, and just because a certain majority of people believe in certain things doesn't mean everybody needs to. Because if you just go back 100 years, then the whole world was against gay people. The whole world was against like lesbians, right? No transgenderism. So just because a certain sect of population has grown inclined to like these people or grow accustomed to seeing these people and accept them, doesn't mean that like everybody has to accept them. This is in just defense of Qatar's saying. Horrible atrocities. We have covered this before. If you guys want to check it out, it's in one of our football cover-ups. But anyways, it's not just Ronaldo, though,
It's not,
right?
yeah.
Like we are focusing pretty significantly on Ronaldo. But like, do you guys have some other examples?
different
Yeah.
celebrities as well, like
There are many other celebrities who misuse their, you know, platform or the power that they've been vested by the, you know, the audience and all that. For instance, that Will Smith slap, the Oscars. I mean, that was a pretty mild joke by Chris Rock, and then so this guy gets up and
Hey, don't call it a pretty mild joke. I have alopecia as well.
Ah.
I'm offended. Slap him, Gaurav.
So, and Chris Rock is a comedian. I mean, that's what they do. And he's pretty beloved comedian. So.
and he is a celebrity as well.
And
It's clash of celebrity.
this is interesting to see, right? Imagine. Okay, so for example, instead of this alopecia joke, Chris Rock made a joke saying something about gay people, for example. And a random celebrity who is gay, which happens to be his first Oscar. Let's just like think of a hypothetical scenario here, right? So there is this gay celebrity, he's going to his first Oscar, and he might be up for something, right? Like a movie or shorts or something, right? And Chris Rock makes a joke about gay people. And this celebrity stands up, goes, and then gives a slap to Chris Rock. Do you guys think that he would have been dealt the same way like Will Smith?
No, I don't
think
think so.
he would have got smashed. there and then.
Yeah,
By whom though?
Chris Rock and
All right,
security.
Okay. So right, security would have definitely jumped him.
But I also think that, you know, because that was like so quick, people were not able to,
Because initially the thought was it was a joke, right?
Yeah.
But then on reviews you see that like Will Smith just goes wow, like there's no build up to it, and then all of a sudden he just walks back all this cocky. So you think that like this is a bit, but then you realize that like, oh freaking hell, something else happened.
It took time to process, even though like the real audience in the Oscars, like it took time to process that
and
thing.
you have to give credit to Chris Rock there as well, because he played it off very nicely,
calmly,
right? He could have really made a mess out of it and like maybe gone for an uppercut to Will Smith, you know.
He could have took legal actions against Will Smith, but then took it as a professional.
Also, okay, there's one. Then let's just say one scenario. What if not Chris Rock, but just a normal, you know, like with no many followers, host saying that to Will Smith? How would have Will Smith dealt it?
I think
I think two
Maybe
slaps.
you would have ignored it because he's like nobody, like, you know.
I don't know, but Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's thing had gone to such a weird level that everyone. Do you guys remember the entanglement thing? The whole. So like everything was so public, and then they were discussing like Jada cheating on Will Smith so publicly and all that, and I think it was built up. But that wasn't the best way to approach the situation, I guess. I mean, like, he let his anger get the best of the situation where he shouldn't even have been involved, I guess.
I think that's the side, like, negative thing about being a celebrity, because everything is public.
Yeah. I mean, it depends, though. Some celebrities have a very good way of hiding things. I don't know a lot of things about Saoirse Ronan or Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, I was just going to say that name.
Yeah. So we don't know a lot of things about these. Jake Gyllenhaal, right? We don't know a lot of things about these people. But you flip, or Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Right.
He's always partying.
One of the massivest.
One of under 25 year go.
The biggest names in Hollywood.
Yeah. But we know very little of him, right? So I think it depends on the celebrity.
Pretty much the Will Smith point was, again, this is another celebrity who just did.
But I think we need a more solid point, Ashwal. Do you have another example?
Talking about couples, right? Will Smith, Jada Pinkett,
Yeah.
Amber Heard.
Oh my days.
How she used her platform and the audience that she has
Yeah.
to defame our beloved Johnny Depp. Which later turned out, that was
so
all.
because of her like followers and everything, there were so many, and then she was wrongfully accusing Johnny Depp. Now she got backfired as well.
Yeah.
Now
In
she
the
did,
same
but
platform.
but then for a short while, Johnny Depp's career was down the bin, right?
Yeah.
He got rejected a couple of movies. All the sponsorships, everything was over for Johnny Depp.
They made a Pirates of the Caribbean movie without Johnny Depp. So you saw that, like, the impact it was having on his career. I mean, I followed this case so closely. I used to watch like the whole legal processions, like 8 hours of it. I followed it. I think it was 2 weeks plus, this whole thing, and I followed it day in, day out.
And it was weird, man. The whole thing, so many things that, like the truth uncovering.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to file a defamation case and needs a lawyer,
I've got you guys covered. But this is just in America, by the way. So this won't come in handy in Nepal or India. But wait, so the whole thing, like, so going back to celebrity privileges, right? Like, and then this also coincides with becoming a woman, I guess, as well. So I don't know if you want to jump in that side of it, but let's just talk about the
I think
celebrity.
that definitely
being
helps.
a celebrity and if you're like, let's say you're a celebrity and then you are a female celebrity, then you have more privilege, I guess.
Yeah, it just adds to the sympathy card. She just played a sympathy card. I'm a victim of domestic abuse, and then everybody fell in.
All right. Either way, I'm not going to take any sides here. All I'm saying is that when Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp of doing certain heinous crimes, it was given a lot of attention, and she was somehow, in the public opinion, right. Just because she was a celebrity.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, because they have like mass followers and all. Like every day we're watching her, and like like when you watch a movie, like let's say you're watching like action movie, and then you become while you're watching the movie you become that actor. Like, you imagine yourself that you're fighting and all these things, and you listen to this character. So just like that, we follow them every day, and then whatever they say, like our thought is like kind of similar as well. It kind of blends in. All these things. So obviously we have sympathy and everything. When they cry, we feel sad.
Like I just thought of a very interesting point. So whenever we look at people that have accomplished something or like achieved a certain level of celebrity or like anything in their fields, right? We all of a sudden equate it to being smart, to being knowledgeable enough to navigate life to be successful, right? So every time we put them up in a pedestal, right? So once we do that, I think then the bias kicks in, right?
Yeah.
And once the bias kicks in, then now you're willing to bend the rules according to wherever you want, and like, yeah. So what do you guys think about that? Is this, does it ring of truth to you guys, or like, am I just talking nonsense?
Yeah, I mean, I get you. I get you. And there's also this saying, right? Never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
So once you put them in a pedestal, but then, it's not always the.
Yeah, expectations
Yeah.
versus reality. Yeah.
So basically, that's the thing, right? Celebrity. Again, this is another case of misusing of the platform or the celebrity or something. And the next person, I think, should be
I
put
think
in
this
this
should
category.
cement everything. So give me the best one.
Salman Khan, the biggest name, one of the biggest names in
That was a
Bollywood.
curveball. I was thinking of some other Hollywood celebrity, but go on.
So yeah, I mean, I think everybody is.
Who were you thinking of?
I don't know, but I thought because like
No,
we were
we
going
were
with,
just basically
like,
talking about Hollywood.
worldwide superstars, but yeah, go on.
But everybody, I think, basically knows the Salman Khan incident. Shooting off 2 black box and then.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
The whole big charade. So like basically he was sentenced after the thing. He was proven guilty and then he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. This was, I think, this incident happened, I think, back in 1998 or something.
wow.
Oh,
So
I was born at that.
it's been some time.
Yeah, I was just 2 years old.
Yeah, I was not even born yet.
Yeah.
So basically, so you were
You're
sentenced.
working in porn? What did he say?
I was not even born yet.
Okay.
Born,
Yeah, go on.
P, not P, B.
I thought we got some new breaking news, but apparently not. But go on.
So 5 years, sentenced to 5 years in prison,
Yeah.
and then only spent a week.
Okay.
Eventually.
Oh, really?
Only spent a week in jail, and
Just
then
a week?
he got out. This case is prolonged. The recent, I think, the last trial was, I think, in 2018, but it hasn't affected him, in that
Yeah,
sense.
not at all,
In
not
that,
at
in
all.
that
I mean,
sense.
he made like blockbusters movie after that as well. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, wow.
So this
That's
is another,
pretty interesting.
Yeah,
huh?
this is one of the big cases in
But
India.
okay, 5 years for 2 black buck, killing
Yeah.
a black buck, 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is.
Wait. Let me give some context here. Black bucks are like
Rare, I mean,
near
endangered.
extinction
Yeah.
creature. Yeah, endangered species.
Alright.
So
That's straight up wildlife
yeah.
violation.
And India is one of the most diverse countries in terms of having organic lives in it, right? So there was already rules against it. And I think he was like, I'm Salman Khan, I did Hello.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that's
did the other few
favorite
fun
thing.
movies.
Yeah.
He probably, kind of like talked with all these things and it happened.
And there's also the case of him running someone over and killing
Yeah, that's
them
what I was
at
thinking.
night.
I thought that was he was going to mention. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, he was like drunk kind of. I think
Yeah,
he
but
was
then
kinda
the
drunk
whole
and-
blame got shifted to his driver.
And then the driver was there after a few days or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
pretty
mean,
insane,
okay.
right?
Yeah, I mean all these things. Yeah, like celebrity, obviously because they are in the limelight every time, so they always obviously try to use their privilege and everything.
So why do you think
What?
these celebrities are given these exemptions? I'm sorry, given these exemptions, or are allowed to do these things? Is it because the people love them, or they hold a certain amount of power?
Yeah, I think both, because people love them because people follow them. I mean, you won't follow anyone who you don't love, right? So that's one thing. And then also because they are loved and they have a lot of followers and everyone, they have power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, they also if they are big celebrities, then they must have connections and all
Yeah,
that,
all
right?
these connections.
Yeah,
and
so
everything.
they utilize that power as well to get away from doing crazy things or being in crazy situations.
Yeah.
But okay, so I think so celebrity privileges is kind of crazy then, because I just thought of this, right? So there was this YouTuber named David Dobrik,
Yeah.
right? Pretty famous YouTuber, used to get 20 million plus views on his YouTube channel, and he was killing it, right? But then apparently he covered up, one of his friend was involved in a sexual harassment issue, and he helped cover it up. So that came out to the public. And then the next thing that came out was during one of his shoots, which was in the ocean, one of his friend got significantly wounded. Right? And David Dobrik didn't even go to visit them. He didn't even cover the cost of the hospital expenses, nothing like that, right? After all this, he got cancelled.
Okay.
Right? Like, out of, like,
Okay.
he wasn't out of the platform, but he was cancelled, right? And now, David Dobrik, 4 or 5 months later, he started making videos again. And initially, he used to get 20 million views. Now, he's still getting 10 million plus views.
Okay.
Right? So, wait. So, the whole point here comes to celebrity privileges. Okay, fine, David Dobrik is just making videos. But why didn't YouTube take him out of the platform? That's a privilege, right?
Yes, that is.
Yeah, but
Because if he was involved in such a crazy thing and he was cancelled, then he should have just been kicked out of the platform.
Also, it's because of people as well, like because still 10 million people are watching it, so you know what?
So that's the privilege, right?
Yeah.
Like, so YouTube is like, but this guy can still bring us 10 million views on his
Yes.
videos.
That's
So maybe we
So-
shouldn't kick him out.
So in a way, aren't like us as public, aren't we also responsible as well? Like, why are we watching, knowing that situation, like knowing that person is like not good and everything? Why are we still watching his videos?
That's a pretty interesting question.
Right.
as
So
well.
let's say
Yeah, I think.
you are involved in something dodgy or crazy and all. Why
always.
should and then why should we watch always like podcast or like whatever, like we're still watching it because we
Yeah,
don't
that
care.
is an interesting
I
question.
mean, yeah, there's like, you know what, I think it's like we hear this story, we have sympathy for them like 5 or 10 minutes, like later then we don't care. I was like, okay, it's not our issue to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
oh,
like
right.
it's like
The same question, right? Would you watch Will Smith future movies?
No, wait. But I have a better way of saying it then. Like, okay, no, I mean, not saying it, but like, I thought of something. So, if YouTube had cancelled David Dobrik and just shut down his channel, then even if people were willing to watch David Dobrik, they would have no way to watch him,
yeah.
right?
So
Yeah.
So that means that like YouTube are in a way facilitating, not just YouTube, like this is the platform we are all in,
Yeah.
but still like any other platform as well. So they are in a way, so even Will Smith, right? Like he was not banned from the Hollywood press, right? I think he's banned from the Oscars or something, but he can still make movies,
Yes.
right? So why doesn't the punishment fit the crime then?
yeah, so because he's a celebrity, he has followers, he has money.
Yeah, that's where.
YouTube knows that he has followers, and YouTube knows like because of him we'll make money. Yeah, so I think that's why.
So this is not just YouTube, right? Like this
I
is
mean, yeah,
across
Any-
we're just saying
across the
YouTube,
board.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
any social media
Yeah,
across
yeah,
the
yeah.
world, any like channel or whatever.
or
it is.
movies or like
Yeah,
whatever
anything.
TV shows.
I mean, yeah, just the question. Like he said, if Will Smith, for example, comes with Men in Black 4, then would you not watch it?
I would.
I think I would. Yes.
I'd rather prefer Hancock.
Hancock second
Yeah.
part.
Why would
Would
you
not watch
rather
it?
prefer Hancock?
Huh? It was a good movie. It was
Yeah,
a
it was-
satire, right? And this was all before the Marvel movies.
So nothing related with the title.
Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah, one hand, two cocks. No. But wait. But this was a.
So Margi family, are you watching it?
Please don't. Not till this far. Maybe the first 10 minutes of it. But anyways, wait. So, okay. So I was just gonna get into Hancock, but then again, I will be praising Will Smith, and then I think I'll be adding into the problem. Either way, Hancock was a good movie. People do not realize it. This was a satire to the superhero genre,
yeah.
but Marvel was not as famous then. So that it went under the radar, right? But like if they would have made that movie now, I think it would have killed because it's such a diversion from what we see in generally Marvel movies.
Yeah.
So I think like just like the boys.
Yeah. Also, I think because you're a celebrity, right? You have because of your like skills and all this, because you know how to attract viewers, or let's say viewers in this situation, like celebrity. So you know how to attract them. You know how to influence them. That's why you got a tag of celebrity.
Yeah.
Now, no matter what incident they have done, they know us because they are celebrity, and then they know how to influence people. They can get over with it, get away with it.
All right, I have an interesting question. Would you rather be a celebrity, right, famous and rich, or be rich but not famous?
I would be the latter. Be rich, not famous.
All right. What about you?
I would be rich and famous.
So you would like to be a celebrity, huh?
So okay, so is rich and famous a celebrity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're successful,
Because
And-
because I want to use my privileges.
so you want your own celebrity.
Slap anyone, you know.
Yeah.
You know, go with my girlfriend anywhere.
Oh my God! Now I'm scared to record the next video with Gaurav. We don't know. We might get slapped. You know.
Take my name out of your goddamn mouth.
Oh my days.
In front of everyone.
Yeah.
So, but you see,
Okay.
all right, go on.
Okay,
Yeah,
go on.
All right, I'll go. So,
What you
we're
said
not
you were going-
completely.
So
you know,
who's going?
I've
said you were
already
going.
gone.
Okay.
Slash.
So we're not completely, anti-celebrity. We're just talking about the privileges that they, misuse, but they also use these, privileges that they have been given for good, right? And we've lots of examples, like,
Give me 10 off the cuff.
but just
No, go on.
the main. There are many people, obviously, but then celebrities who do good for others. Like, for instance, Mr. Beast, beloved all throughout right now.
Yeah.
I think the highest number of subscribers. I think he holds
Across
that.
all,
he holds that title,
all
yeah.
channels. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mr. Beast, the good that he does, donations, and then what is that food thing? This
Soup kitchen.
soup kitchen. Yeah. Food bank basically. Giving away food for free. So we know what Mr. Beast does, right?
Yeah.
So there are instances of
So
celebrities.
wait, let me expand on this. So what Mr. Beast, of course, I think a lot of people will know him from YouTube and his fun like channel where he's always doing something interesting with all these different people and all that. He's a workaholic and a very interesting person, right?
And he is also our direct competitor.
Yeah, especially on YouTube, huh? Oh my days. We're coming for you, Beast. Anyways, by
But
the way,
if you would like to, send in, like, throw
Yeah.
some couple of
Yeah.
couple of grands, it's
yeah.
okay.
Either way, so this guy came up with the idea of providing free food for people in and around his community, right? And he makes a lot of money from his channel and all that. So he was like, and basically uses most of his money to make videos and do all these different projects as well. And one of his biggest project is the soup kitchen thing that he's doing.
Okay.
And he's providing free food to all these people that are underprivileged, maybe homeless, maybe they don't have a family at their mother can't cook or something, disabled people and all these different people. He provides them with free food, right? And
So I
that's
have a
like just,
question
yeah,
now.
go on.
I just thought, okay. So he's a celebrity, right?
Yeah.
He is using his, he has followers and all. So, good things are appreciated everywhere, right? So okay, he's doing a good thing with like giving food and everything, but isn't it a trick to do all this like volunteering work or like whatever he's doing good things, and then record it and then post it in YouTube channel because he knows that there will be more views and all.
No. These are his side projects. His YouTube channel is completely different.
Okay. Oh, it's okay.
Right.
Then
And he also has other companies. For example, he does the Beast Burgers.
Yeah.
Right?
Beast
It's a
Burgers.
franchise. So he's not gonna promote all these things here. I mean, he might promote Beast Burgers on his thing, but the soup kitchen and all that is basically just for his community.
But to add to his point, even though he might promote his work, and then for himself, right? But then it's a win-win, right? He's getting viewers and the good things
But
happen.
I think okay, and then again, I think we are falling into the same trap, right? Where we are putting Mr. Beast on a pedestal. So what we have found out is that celebrities, just humans, they make mistakes, right? So if we again, for example, put Mr. Beast on a pedestal, then he might end up doing something that might not fit with our way of thinking. And then we might be like, Mr. Beast, maybe he should get cancelled or this or that, So I think instead of putting him on a pedestal, basically just saying that there are ways to utilize your celebrity privileges where you can do good things for the people and not be an asshole. You know what I mean?
So yeah.
So that's the main thing, right? You can be a celebrity, but you can utilize. For example, and then this is the, I think, inverse side of it, right? David Beckham, what an annoying person right now. Because, right, he was a footballer that became a celebrity. He was pretty massive, and he was doing all these different deals, this, that, and all. But for the sake of money, he sold his soul and he became the ambassador of Qatar's World Cup. I think he was getting 150 or 200 million.
So much. Just to show up in the stadiums and do a couple of Instagram
interviews
posts
and all that. Right? Interviews, Instagram posts and all this and all. And then like he made over $200 million.
Okay.
So you can see how you can definitely take advantage of being a celebrity in terms of monetary sense. But there are other flip sides to it as well. Like, for example, Marcus Rashford.
Oh, what a guy.
Who became an OBE.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Queen, by the way. Not Charles.
So, what a guy. In form right now. And, you know.
Yeah, he's in form right now.
He's in form right now. Yeah.
10 plus goals already.
I mean, if you good deeds, you know.
Yeah. And besides the footballing fact, and he's basically known for his acts of charity and, you know, generous donations and all that. He takes like lots of initiatives. So doing good all across the UK, you know, for the homeless people and the underprivileged kids as well. And then so he's earned his title, OBE or the MBE. So basically,
I think it's the MBE.
MBE, yeah. So he's earned his title.
All right, okay. I see you people in the comments. Football, 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 football. You know what? I'll give you another example. Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. Bro does so much for the climate change initiative.
Yeah, he's doing so much for climate change that he's like every week he's in different country traveling from his plane.
And he's
by his plane.
Oh no, but then that leaves carbon footprints.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a home run swing, but go on.
Yeah, so that was my punch.
the punchline.
All right.
So, and he's been sending messages as well.
Yeah.
You know, the environment messages, like the recent movie project that he's been on, Don't Look Up. That was also, you know, commentary on the recent, you know, the world, the society we live in. So, yeah, another example of a celebrity using his platform and doing good.
So another example of celebrity is Greta Thunberg, right? She has followers and she's doing like so many things for her, like climate and everything. So I think, I mean...
the recent Greta Thunberg tweet.
Yeah, that was a fun one. But either way, I think what we've learned from today's episode is that it's better not to put celebrities in a pedestal, because then comes the idea of privilege, right? And like if they can do a certain things or they can provide a certain level of skills and they're famous and all this and all, then not only can they manipulate you, but also they can take advantages in certain ways where they can bend the rules to fit their prerogative. And this is not just them, other people behind them also helping them with their causes. Like Salman Khan, which was one of the most poignant celebrity privilege we've seen now in this episode, right? So,
I think with celebrities as well, like what I feel is like a celebrity will never have, you know, a true friend. So let's say you're a celebrity, right? So
yes, I am.
Me as a person, I'll just be looking like either way I'm helping you or not helping you. I'll just be looking, okay, what benefit am I going to get from
you? You know what? This is such an interesting point. And I had this but this kind of a discussion with some of my friends. That can you really make like true friends once you are a grown up, right? Because if you're in a certain position or power, like how can you differentiate between them genuinely wanting something good for you, or like they're just looking for their
that's
interest?
one of a drawback for being a celebrity as well.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Maybe we'll cover this in some of the episodes that we'll do in the future.
Also, like with this, you know, like laws and all that we're talking about, like, so this is a privilege and this is not, like the laws that are made, like are the lawmakers, you know, working, you know, making decisions that is right to the public, like that the best, you know, like I don't know how to put this.
Best interest of public.
Yeah. Is that the best interest of public and all? So that's a question as well.
I think so. Basically, like we've known, right? Human race is not perfect. So we will make some rules, and that might fit a certain time frame, and then later on we might realize this is not a good rule, and then we might end up changing it. So we can see this very prominently in the British Constitution. And the laws system, right? Like if you, especially the court law system in UK, where they've got like over 700 years of rules and regulations because they've been doing court system for so long, right? So, and then you can see that like even now, so when we were preparing in college for like some of our like corporate law things, then we would be referring to something back in the 1300s. So the precedent was set in the 1300s, and some laws will carry on. Like for example,
Yeah, I
that
think-
law,
yeah.
700 years it carried on. But then there might be some laws that might
needs
change
changes
with
and
time.
everything,
Yeah,
because-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
because-
yeah, definitely them. Like we're still figuring it out, right? We've discussed this before as well, where we know that like democracy is the better way of living in the society, but it's not the
Yeah.
best, right? Because it is the better out of communism or like monarchy, right? But it's still not the best. So we're
still
still
yet to
yeah,
find out what comes next with
Yeah,
these
yeah.
things and all. But with celebrity privilege, I think the best way to look at it is, like follow them as what they are. Like for example, is a football player. Look at the games, enjoy the games and all, but not be manipulated by other decisions or
Yeah.
other things and all. With like actors and all, like watch their movie, but don't be manipulated.
Appreciate
by,
them for their art or what they do.
Appreciate. That's why
Yeah.
that's why they are celebrated because of that particular skill, right? I mean, a person can't have everything.
Yeah.
So they are good in whatever field. Just in appreciate that, follow that, not be but don't be like manipulated by other things that they do. And yeah, we as a like viewers and all fans should be able to also like point out to those things. Okay, you're doing this wrong. We don't want to watch your movies. We won't watch it. Like boycott or like all the all these things. There are different ways to communicate because now it's social media and everything. That's how they are communicating to us. So same should be from our side as well.
So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with your point. Because like we said, I think this was the main summary that we came to, right? Like watch them, but maybe not put them on a pedestal. So,
False prophets.
Yeah, watch
False
them.
Prophets, right? J. Cole, please listen to that song, False Prophets. I think it's a very educational song, and this will enlighten you in this celebrity topic as well. Like how some people have privileges, but they might not be the best people to follow, right?
Yeah.
Either way, any final points?
And so yeah, I think you guys have pretty much covered it thoroughly. So yeah, celebrity privileges. They do some misuses, some utilize it, and that's the way the world works.
Also with now none of that I think with also like because I mean it's their life, right? They are like just like we make mistakes. They are able to make mistakes as well. Like, obviously things happen with David Beckham that you pointed out. Yes, he's a celebrity. Yes, but he also like we all want to like earn money, right? So that was a point of him like earning money as well. So
No, but that was the question that I was asking, right? Because if you are a celebrity, then you are in the public's eye. So would you rather be rich and not be famous? Because that way you can do what David Beckham did, right? But nobody's going to know about it.
But if you are rich, you'll be famous.
That's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
There are more than like 300 billionaires in the world. How many billionaires can you name me?
Who's the 50th
Yeah.
richest people in the world?
Or like the
Richest person in the
299th.
world, Yeah.
299th?
Yeah.
Vinod Chaudhary?
No, but either way,
So,
all we are
yeah.
trying to say is that like, there are ways to do it. And the good and bad of it is that like, because if you're a celebrity, you have the platform to manipulate people's mind. I mean, okay, let's not put it that way. Let's not say manipulate, but you have the platform to influence people,
Yes.
right? And then what do you do with that? So that's such a like massive pressure on you. So,
on it, basically.
yeah.
I mean, also, now that I think, like you don't have to be like, good human being just to be a celebrity as well. For example, let's say I am a very good like musician, for example, let's say, but I am like, worst person.
Yeah.
But you love my music and you follow me just because of the music. And let's say like I, did like shit thing or like whatever, like, bad thing and then, like.
So are you Kanye West?
Or Ellen.
Degenerous.
I wish I was Kanye West.
Oh my days, so he loves Nazis.
No, because of music.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing. With like, let's Kanye West, right? We follow him, follow his music, whatever now the comments and whatever.
I have unfollowed him on Instagram, but go on.
No, I still follow him.
He's not on Instagram anymore, bro.
Oh, is it?
No,
That's why I'm
he's got
saying.
banned.
Where are you, bro? Okay. Now the thing is, see, that's the thing.
No,
okay,
but we
follow
get
him,
you. Yeah.
follow him for music, but with the wrong things that he does, don't be manipulated, right?
Yeah.
Don't be like, okay, if he's saying this is bad, then don't decide that, don't judge and say that, okay, this is bad. No, he might be wrong as well,
Yeah. No, I think we've like completely hammered the point home,
Yes.
saying like, because again, the main thing is, not to put them on a pedestal. They are still human beings and they can make mistakes, right? So we have to take everything with a grain of salt. We have to maybe analyze it on our own way and then be like, okay, maybe this is right, maybe that's wrong and all that. And we are all human beings.
Yes, I mean also I'm their celebrity, right? They have money, they have power.
All right,
they have
Gaurav, I'm
followers.
really trying to end this point, but we have stretched the same point over and over again, saying that we should not put them on a pedestal. We are trying to,
But
multiple
I
examples.
feel that's privilege.
But okay. So, are we done with the topic?
Yeah,
Aswal, are we done?
pretty much. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
covered it
All
thoroughly.
right. Any more final example? all right. So let's end the.
But the celebrity.
Which one?
All right.
But all right.
Okay, last question.
All right.
Tell me, like, who's your favorite celebrity?
Interesting.
Favorite celebrity? That's a tough one.
That's a good question, by the way. Yeah.
I mean, I would say what? Celebrities in music, football,
Yeah,
Just the one.
actors.
Just the one.
Just the one. I would have to, obviously, it'd have to be Messi. I think that beats everyone else. Messi.
Ah, man.
Just like.
Okay, one. Let's bring it to
Maybe-
we always tell Messi. Forget Messi for this
Yeah.
one. Without like
Okay,
being
without
We
Messi.
can't say Messi because obviously everyone's gonna say Messi otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if you remove Messi out of the question, it'd have to be,
Meh.
it'd have to be J. Cole.
J-Cole.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
I love that. I love that person. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Scarlett Johansson.
Why though? All right. Why though?
Because of two.
She's
things.
pretty as hell.
Because of two things. What?
No. I don't know.
Okay, why? Oh my days.
No, because I don't know what two things you are referring to. Definitely not what I'm thinking.
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, she's I just like her personality, right? Or it could be, okay, so let me go for a male one then. Like, because then if I say a female.
No, you can. I was just.
No, because it will put a connotation to it, right? So like maybe I can go for a male. Elon Musk.
Yeah. Sir,
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Genuinely like this guy.
Yeah. What about you?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
That's a good shout. So whose ear do you want to bite off?
I don't know.
All right.
I haven't decided my rivals yet.
Still the celebrity privilege is yet to come, huh? Mike Tyson, celebrity privileges. Bit somebody's ear off during a match. Oh my days. All right. So should we end it?
Yes,
Okay.
let's
All right.
get it done.
Okay. So I think that will be the end of the discussion on celebrity privileges. Let us know what you guys think as well. This was a pretty interesting thing. And we just came on this topic on a whim, right? We just thought about it and we were like, okay, maybe we could discuss this thing. And I hope this was a little bit educational as well and a little bit introspective and all that. But either way, let's go on to the next topic. And today, for the first time, it will be Gaurav Khanal doing the hosting.
Okay.
Right? It's in.
I'm not gonna just.
Yeah.
I'm not hosting or anything. I'm just introducing a new topic.
Yeah, but either way, he's going to be hosting. So,
Done.
he's going to take the lead on this one. And
So,
go on, Gaurav.
okay,
This is all yours. Yes.
The spotlight.
Oh, thanks. I need a new laptop. This is all mine.
Yeah.
Thanks
Oh, maybe I
Thanks,
need
bro.
a new laptop now.
for the laptop.
But
Alright, so alright guys, so we haven't. So this is the news recently. It just came out that Gareth Bale has retired. So
Gareth
that's
Bale,
what-
the footballer.
Yeah, football. I mean,
Or the golfer.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
okay, so they have completely ruined my, the starting punchline because you already mentioned that. I was gonna put it in a different way, but anyway, alright, it's okay.
All right, go on.
So, okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about Gareth Bale. So as a footballer, right? So we'll talk about footballer first. So at 33 age, he's retiring now. And so what do you guys think? Is it too early? Is it the love for golf?
I think it's,
That was a good punchline.
That was a punchline which anyway.
we'd have to appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I think 33, fine. The records this guy has, the trophies he's lifted and the iconic career, man. And would have been better, the injury thing. But what a player, what a career. Take some rest.
Yeah, I think 33 as an average is a very low number to retire at. But then, if you've been in Real Madrid for multiple years, you've been one of the highest paid player in the Premier League during. No, okay, maybe not, but like he was higher paid in Tottenham, and he was doing really amazing. And then he also had a loan spell at Tottenham where he performed really well. So he proved that he could play in the big leagues yet. And again, he went to MLS, scored the equalizing goal for the finals, leading them to
Lifted
the
the
championship.
cup, right?
Yeah. So as a player, you could see that his game could translate anywhere. I think his body was starting to break down a little bit, so I think he decided to quit the game. And I also think that like people were not willing to pay him the same amount of money that he wanted to anymore. And it's understandable. He was on the bench a lot. He got injured a lot. So amazing career. One of the better British careers of all time. I think it could have been the best. Like if
Questionable.
I mean, like if he would have won the World Cup, if he wasn't from Wales,
I don't think. Yeah, I mean, he
would have been like considered one of the best British players of all time.
Yeah.
So I think a really career to look up to and stand by, and I think it's a good age for him to retire.
Okay. Well, we have already like talked so much about him, but I just want to tell something about Bale, because I don't know if all our viewers know him. Okay? So he was a Welsh player. Okay, so he was playing.
Where was he from, Gaurav?
Wales, right?
Yeah, Wales.
Yeah.
You said Walish. Either way, go on.
Yeah, Welsh.
Welsh.
You can say
Welsh.
Welsh.
Yeah.
Okay, that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Today is my new day.
As a house. Either way, go on.
So anyway, so he at the start he was playing. I think he was playing left mid, but then later on, when he was
left
playing
back.
Yeah, and then he started playing right wing. So that was quite fascinating as well. He got famous for playing for Tottenham, which he joined in 2007. So I think at the early
Not a long career either, huh?
Yeah, 2007. So I think I mean, now that I think he deserved the rest. And then he joined Real Madrid for in 2013. Okay, imagine. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked at the laptop already, but imagine the transfer fee. 2013.
I think. Wait, I know this. I haven't looked at the laptop. He was the highest paid player, to purchase,
the world record transfer.
I think 100 million.
They both looked.
No, we didn't.
$100 million.
Because they purchased Ronaldo maybe a
80.
couple of seasons earlier.
So what happens is Bale came, right? But imagine with
Where did Bale come? Anyways, go on.
Okay, so imagine Real Madrid got Gareth Bale, Karim Benzema, and Cristiano Ronaldo, same year, same calendar year. They got all the three.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But
I think Bale came a season later.
yeah.
No, I think they came
Because I think Ronaldo broke the world record.
80 million.
Yeah, and then again Bale smashed it.
Yeah.
So Madrid splashed more money on Bale than
So
Ronaldo.
in calendar year there's 2 seasons, right? No, one. Okay, my bad.
Either way, go on, Gaurav.
Yeah.
First take.
So anyway, I think I don't know. This laptop is pointing at me, and I'm already nervous.
I think the laptop is calling for me, but go on.
Okay, and also interesting thing that I found.
Yeah.
He was known as a free kick master in Tottenham.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, sorry. When he was playing for Southampton, is like start of the career. So he altogether he scored 17 direct free kick goals. So it was good, decent, but not in top 10. Highest is 77 free kick.
Yeah.
No.
Messi needs 17 more to break.
Oh really? He's on 60?
Yeah,
That's
60.
pretty impressive.
But I don't think Messi will be able to.
Yeah.
Anyway, So in 2011 and 13, Bale won Player of the Year, which was good. I mean,
Player of the Year for the club, right?
Yeah, for club, because back in 2011-13 time there was so much competition in English Premier League, right? So so still to win 2 of them was massive. So his total cap and goals for his country was 111 and 41 goals. So highest for Wales player.
Yeah.
And then for Tottenham, he played 166 games and scored 53 times, including the loan as well, including the loan that he went to. And then for Real Madrid, so 176 games and 81 goals.
Oh,
So he won 5 Champions League, and then I think because he won 5 Champions League, and then I think we all remember 2018 final free kick.
Yeah.
No, the overhead.
the overhead kick.
Yeah, but
One of the best Champions League final goals.
after that, what happened?
What happened?
He went,
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
happened to his career. I mean, you know,
No,
he
no,
wasn't playing that much.
I think it was because he and Zidane were
Yeah.
having a fallout,
Yeah.
and I think the next season, I think it was Rafa Benitez who came in, but then mid-season in he went to Tottenham, and then he proved himself again, and he came back. But then I think
Still he wasn't benched.
yeah, and then I think Zidane came back again.
Yeah.
That was
Because,
bad,
Benitez was kicked out of the club and Zidane came in again. Again, the relationship got weird. Then Carlo Ancelotti came the next year in, and then Ancelotti tried to make Bale a better player and all that, but that didn't work out as well.
But then by that time,
But
I
Madrid,
think he was old as well by that
yeah,
time.
but Madrid itself hated Bale for some reason, and then Bale didn't help his case as well because it was Wales, golf, Madrid.
yeah, in that
Yeah,
order,
in
right?
that order, yeah. So
Yeah, I mean also his lack of consistency as well, like, you know, and injury.
Injury.
I think
Yeah,
injury,
injuries,
like, a lot of,
yeah.
also like I used to remember when I used to play FIFA 18 or something,
Oh,
and he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like fastest runner, and then you know we always used to pick like, okay, pass
Oh,
the Bale,
yeah, yeah.
pass the Bale
That
so he can
talking
run.
about Bale's pace, that goal against Barca.
oh my God, the iconic goal in the Copa del Rey final
That
against
hurts.
Barcelona. What
What a
I hated that keeper, by the way, Pinto.
Pinto, yeah.
Frickety frack. I'm gonna remember that name for the rest of my life because it was such a stupid goal, right? Like the whole run is amazing. Mark Batra gets completely like
Shattered.
right? Like
Yeah.
this is like Flash running, like Superman flying against the Flash. You know, like Flash just beats him straight up. Gareth Bale kills it, and then like Mark Batra Pinto comes forward a little bit. He just like toe pokes it. Somehow,
Nutmeg,
yeah,
yeah.
the ball goes through. I'm like, if this was, what's the other guy's name? The bald guy,
Valdez.
Valdez. If this was Valdez, he would have saved this.
Yeah.
It's such a stupid
Yeah,
goal.
yeah.
Oh my God! But either way, Bale, an amazing career, amazing player, and yeah,
But okay, I have you know a question that is out of this topic.
yeah.
So see, you know, because when you as a sprint, like as an athlete, you know, like for example, basketball players, they have bad knee, like athletic knees and all these things. So Bale was one time the fastest runner, right? Even though there was Ronaldo in the team, but Bale was fastest. Now Mbappe. Do you think he will have similar story comparing these two because because of the physique and all? Because to be fastest you need that sort of energy, and then your knees and bones are getting more pressured, right? So do you think he will be suffering more like injuries and all, and then he'll be in inconsistent form? What do you think? Because I now that I'm thinking it's similar situation because at the start of the career Bale was like doing so good and all. Same with Mbappe now, and then the speed, comparing the speed and the physique and all, it's quite similar.
Could be. I mean, you can never tell. What the injury, how it can destroy a career. But then I don't think so. I don't think Mbappe will go into that Bale trajectory, because I feel Mbappe's physique. Because Bale was a skinny guy when he was in Tottenham or in the Prem, and then he bulked up, right?
Yeah, he was like monkey.
Yeah.
He was called the monkey for
Yeah.
a long time.
But I don't think Mbappe will go down the same career path. I don't think so.
I mean, like he said, you can definitely not predict. I think Mbappe's whole career is going to come down to what happens when his speed goes away,
Yeah.
right? So this was one of the things that I've been like mentioning over and over again, and even Oswald when he jumped the bandwagon to go to Mbappe because Messi is on the down.
He won
path.
me over, but yeah.
Either way,
No.
it's not very tough to win you over. It seems,
No.
but yeah.
See,
Go on.
so I just want to relate to the first topic that we are talking about, celebrity, right? And then this topic. See, because we are like so much into our celebrity, like let's say crush or whatever. Anyhow, no matter like what topic we're into, we always find Messi in our topic.
Yeah.
And that's what I always think. Whenever we're doing podcasts, like Messi is always in one of our podcasts. So this is.
I think that is very common, especially if you're talking about football.
Yeah, but I don't know, many things as well. Like,
But
so football and Messi, celebrity.
yeah. No, but I get what you mean somehow. And the other thing I think it also helps is that he just won the World Cup, so it's so fresh in our minds. Like somehow we managed to like get him in all the conversations. But yeah.
Anyway, so it's sad to see Bale leave the balls and the field.
One thing
Yeah.
I enjoyed about Gareth Bale, even though he was a Madrid player, was the thing that was good as a Barca fan, from a Barca fan's perspective.
take a joke or
Oh
what?
my god, no, but that was such a funny joke. I was trying to hold my laugh, but oh my god. You're still going to the balls and the sticks. You know, golf.
So anyway, he's hitting the ball in the hole.
I think we need to edit this.
Edit.
Oh my god. Either way. Alright, go on with your point. What was
So,
you saying? All
yeah.
threes?
Yeah. So yes, the thing that I enjoyed from a Barca fan perspective was that Gareth Bale, for a long time he stayed in Madrid's bench, right, and cost Madrid like a lot of money. I think Eden Hazard, that's good from Barca fan perspective, and I think Eden Hazard is doing the same. He's eating a lot of money. He's
Milking
up,
the cup.
and I think that's good from Barca fan perspective. That's all.
Anyway, no matter what team, what player, it's always sad to go. Sad. It's always sad when a legend leaves, and we'll always remember that goal, that overhead goal, and then his pace, and his iconic
Celebration.
celebration, and his golf skills. I think
that's the most memorable part.
Yeah.
Golf.
The golf. Yeah.
So anyway, so that's it with our podcast today.
Wishing Gareth Bale all the best for the future.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go deeply into golf. I think he's made a lot of money as well, so I think it's pretty okay for him to retire at this point. What a sad way to.
Yeah, I think he will go down.
I mean, like it's a sad
ending.
thing to know that Bale is leaving.
Yeah,
Such a
but-
great player, such a great talent. But
Anyway, it was. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have.
all right, so now that we've covered Bale, is there any other thing that we want to add to the podcast today?
No, I think maybe you want to tell something for our next podcast because yesterday he texted
All right,
us and
okay.
we-
So I'm gonna
there's some
reveal.
surprise.
I'm gonna reveal what we're gonna do for the podcast, and I'll just. Should I be back? Maybe Ashwal can help me in this one. Ashwal, can you please go and get that box?
The mystery box.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
What's in the box?
Yeah.
What's in the box?
7. Oh my
Seven,
God,
yeah,
Brad
Brad
Pitt.
Pitt.
Huh? All right. Be careful.
No, don't open it.
Yes. It's a pretty
All right.
heavy box.
Oh,
All right.
What is that
is
object?
there a snake? Oh, Oswald is strong.
Okay. So what we are doing? So next week,
All right, I'm.
what I've
excited.
planned is we should have a quiz competition.
A quiz.
Yeah. And I will be the one organizing the quiz. So we'll have point system and all that. We're gonna have a fun general knowledge quiz. I haven't decided upon the questions yet,
Okay.
but I think we're gonna have a quiz, and whoever loses is gonna get whatever is inside this magnificent box.
Okay, okay. Well, then it's
Okay,
not for
okay.
me.
Yeah.
My name is Gaurav Kanal.
Yeah.
Short term GK, and I'm good at.
Oh, bars.
So wait, so we both are competing.
Yeah, and I'll be
so
hosting.
wait, so I'll add another thing. In my dictionary, there's no word called losing.
Oh.
So which dictionary is that? Because in Oxford, last lecture in Oxford there is.
I mean,
Was that all of it?
yeah. I mean, I used to know some good GK.
We
So
guys already started.
All right, okay. All right. So quiz competition coming up next week. This was a little bit of a shorter episode. We were a little bit strapped on time because we are trying to do Thursday's release, and we just changed the schedule a little bit. We were doing it on the weekends, so that's why we are a little bit strapped for topics and time. But next week we'll be back with a banger episode, and we'll be doing the quiz. Hopefully, if it goes well, once a month, right? So that way, and.
So what does the winner gets?
The winner doesn't get anything, but the loser will get humiliation. And humiliation is in the box.
So it's like, who is the dumbest one kind of game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dumb and
I guess
dumber.
the winner can take away the bragging rights. and
Yeah.
all that.
That I won. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, all right. Today,
All right, let's
yeah.
see, let's see,
Now,
let's see.
Are you gonna? Okay.
I'm going to be an
So
impartial
you're my
host.
friend. Just
Yeah.
gonna pass me the questions, all right?
All right. Just $20,000, but go on.
Okay.
All right. So today we will be ending the episode right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think the first topic was pretty interesting. And I know, yes, we covered football again after I made a huge statement about giving football examples and all that. Yes. Either way, thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. As always, Hafiz Rasumargi,
Arshal Samargi.
And Gaurav Khanal.
the podcast bros, out. Peace.